And good evening, all. Welcome back to another playthrough live and exclusive here to YouTube. I'm your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, this channel is all about blind live Let's Plays in the main, where we do essentially a playthrough together. We give our live reactions, we tell plenty of bad jokes in the chat box that way. So if you've got any comments that you want to say in there involving the gameplay or in the way I'm presenting or anything else, please... chat box is that way, get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to interact with you all. For those of you who have been here before, whether you've been watching me play through this game, the previous games in the series Soul Hackers on the DS, maybe you've been watching the Shin Megami Tensei 3 and 5 duology, all the Persona, all the Danganronpa, the really obtuse streams such as Doki Doki Literature Club and Manual Samuel, or even some of our games jams like the Streamcast and the wrestling streams. Either way, a colossal, gigantic, huge welcome back to all of you, because without all you viewers, new or old, well, the channel would be active, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as interactive or as reactive. So one more time, the chat box is that way. Already got Queen in there jumping in saying, "Hi Swish, welcome back to you too, how are you doing?" So to get things started, at the end of the last stream, we were in the new, kind of like bizarre training area, almost like a pagoda, where we ended up fighting a dark and irritating form of a certain demon as Persona who's very popular in the Persona SMT series. And it was a grind fight, but we got through it. Now, since then, I've been offline doing a bit more grinding, obviously, and we got some more demons. Now, a few of these you've already seen before. We've already gone through with Kukulkan, Apsaras, Loki, Nemissa, and Mothman. Now, I've got a slightly updated version of Rakshasa. The reason for that is I actually have a quest involving giving him to Victor in the Gomadans. So that's one of the side quests we'll be doing tonight. We also have this guy, Power, who was fused from the deck. Royalty has come amongst us with King Frost. Yes, the mechanical steampunk Frost demon has joined the party. But now, for the demon, I'm pretty proud of in terms of the build. This is Throne. Look at those resistances. The only weakness is gun. Everything else is nulled or repelled. Almighty damage will also affect him. So he's very much a tank. Also helps, got a very useful all-round fire move. So naturally, Milady has him equipped. Also got a Valkyrie who I picked up inside that pagoda area doing offline grinding. Vitra's come back for the same reason. We've also got the Flame On. Wasn't there a character in the Fantastic Four, like the Human Torch? That's kind of where this is going, isn't it? Saturnus, last seen in Persona 4 for me, is back amongst us here. A couple of weaknesses which is annoying, but some good all-round moves in general. Then we also have Ganesha, the Sri Lankan elephant sword wielder. Last seen for me in Persona 3. So it's nice to see Ganesha come back. We also have Rangdar, who's not got the best resistances, to be honest, but could be useful against the physical demon. We've also got a version of Orthoros with updated resistances all around. The Striped Tiger itself, Baihu, has come amongst us. And finally, Unicorn. Yes, we have a Unicorn in the party too, so we've got an all-round mixed bag, to say the least. And as you say, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Thank you, Queen. You had a feeling that there might be a character like that in the Fantastic Four. And you're right. That version of Throne is nigh on indestructible. It was purely by the fusion. I had the chance to get a load of things together. Now what I need to do is do some equipping, because it seems that not all my characters have demons equipped. Yes, they do. It was just the screen was on. And that's right, yes, that's actually a little known fact there. You're quite correct. Chris Evans, who played Captain America in the Marvel movies, was actually Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four originally. That's an upgrade in your career, isn't it? You go from the maligned Fantastic Four movies to the absolutely marvelled, pun very much intended, Avengers movies. Ugh, I hate myself for that pun. Ugh, that was bad. Ugh. So time to give Victor his demon. Before I do that, I'm just going to quickly go to the register deck. Yeah, right, that's fine. There's none I need to register, that's okay. Have you brought it? Where is my Rakshasa? Victor is unlikely to return this demon to you. What should you do? Oh, what a magnificent specimen of a demon! This will no doubt take my research to astounding new heights. And do I, though? Probably not. I like to give off the illusion, though. I like to try. Not very hard, but I like to try. Well done. I'm impressed you've been able to assist me as much as you have. I know. Why don't I tell you about the special relationship between body and mind? First, I'll ask you this. Just what do you think is the relationship between the two? So the mind controls the body. They can be separated or they can't be separated. For me, the mind will always overrule the body. Indeed. That is one way to look at it. More intuitively, one could say that a thought precedes an action. However, is the truth really so simple? For example, I'm sure many have had experience where an affliction of the body caused their thoughts or emotions to fluctuate. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian, saying you make it well. Thank you very much for joining the stream. How are you doing this evening? Back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But it's okay, because we got gaming for tonight. At first glance, one might assume the mind is controlling the body. But could one not argue that the body is, in a way, rewriting the mind? And if that is the case, then who is to say what kind of influence these God-granted bodies of ours have on our minds? Is it a blessing that will bring about evolution? Or is it a restraint from a God that fears its creation becoming something more? You have a body like that of a human, yet human you are not. Therefore, I must ask, what do you think of all of this? There is no need to answer right away. I know, you see. The end is creeping ever closer, is it not? Pay me another visit once all is settled, after you've found your answer. When the curtain has at last fallen, I will ask you again. I shall wait here until then. Yay, and look at that. We now have 10 million. We've actually broken 9,999,000. We have 10 million yen. And the new Hangouts event has also been unlocked, which is really rather cool. Meanwhile, Irish Detective is saying, hello, good evening to you, how are you doing? And yes, Avon, you say you got the Sunday blues, but you're good beyond that. Well, that's understandable, really, isn't it? Now, I need to quickly leave the Gomadon because Ash is knocking around, and she had a request. And I want to find out what it is. After that, we're going to be spending the night in the Soul Matrix because we've got depths to explore and that mysterious gate to unlock.
Ah, you're here. Hey, I got a favor to ask. It's about Saizo. I spotted him in town the other day. He was going in and out of a bunch of fancy stores for, well, women's clothing and stuff. So it got me thinking. He wouldn't. Would he?
Ah, you were cosplaying as Toothless today, were you, Irish the Jack? That's awesome, mate. Did you have fun? How was it well received? How was it received? I'm sure it went down really well.
Anyway, Ringo, I want you to keep an eye on him and see what he's up to. I mean, Saizo's a pretty good-looking guy, right? Sometimes I worry about him. Plus, there was all that stuff with Lena not too long ago. Of course, if he really is, doing what I think he's doing, that's fine. It's not like we're officially back together or anything. So, yeah, I'm counting on you. If he's really guilty, then I'd like some evidence. I'll have my demons ready just in case.
Sounds like Ash is worried that Saizo might be cheating on her.
Dun, dun, dun. Special ni nani wa oshioki yoi shimashita! Sate, harite ikimashou! Oshoku Taimu!
For those of you who don't speak Japanese,
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
better call Saizo over to Hydra and ask him what's going on. So we got a new hangout event involving Saizo, and it seems that Ash has her suspicions. Yes, very dangerous indeed. Oh, well, say that's excellent. If a lot of people like Toothless and White Shots, that's fantastic, dude. That's amazing. It's always good to give back and enjoy things. Well done, mate. It sounds absolutely awesome. Okay, let's go and find out what's going on with Ash. And more importantly, Saizo. Welcome. What'll it be today? Oh, hey. What's up, Ringo?
So, Saizo... Are you guilty?
Whoa, what are you talking about? How about you start from the beginning?
You've been visiting a lot of ladies' boutiques and jewelry stores lately, haven't you, Saizo?
I mean, Ringo's not exactly... Ringo's going very much with the bad cop approach here. Get straight in the suspect's face and start asking questions. You've been doing this. I know. Tell me everything. Sai Nijima, is that you? Yikes, you saw me. Guess I screwed up.
You admit it then. So you are guilty!
I already said. I got no idea what you're trying to say. You're not even listening to me. And hey, why are you getting all up in my business about it? It's nothing to do with you.
If you got nothing to hide, then you can tell me.
Ah, Ringo. I can't stand that approach. Oh, if you've got nothing to hide, you've nothing to fear. How about it's none of your business, so fuck off? Fine. The truth is, I've been looking for a certain present for Ash.
Oh, I get it. That's why you've been going to all these different shops.
This was back when we were still in the honeymoon phase, before I met you guys. I got a present for Ash to celebrate her new job. And then things kinda went to hell. Didn't get a chance to give her the present before we split. But this time she doesn't have to worry about the Phantom Society anymore. She's really free. So I was looking for the same present I got back then. Seemed like a nice poetic gesture. It was kind of rare, even back then. So I've been... Saizo's still talking. But I swore I would never rest until I found the gift that was meant for her. The crown jewel worthy of my queen. If this was a test of my love, then I'd...
That's weird. I can tell Saizo's still talking, but it all just sounds like white noise. Oh! Me in long conversations. Definitely me. I've been there. You know, the old... Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Run that by me again. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what happened next? I've done that. Many times. Probably done it on stream now, think about it. And nobody had one. You know, guys hit on her all the time. Not that I can blame them, considering she's gorgeous, brilliant, witty, fun to be around. Now that's strange. I don't think I had anything bad, but for some reason I'm feeling nauseous. Ringo's not into romance. Ringo doesn't dig kiss and tell. Ringo's like, why the fuck did I get him talking?
Hey, you listening?
Huh? Oh, yeah, totally. Test of love. Crown jewels.
だけの話だぜ。
Look, just keep this a secret from Ash, okay?
Yep, don't tell Ash. Got it. I'm actually not sure if I should tell her about this. But a request is a request. I better go report back to Ash at Rappo Realm.
So Ringo's got the sarcastic chips, whereas Fig's got the more human, relatable chips, haven't they? That's the way they split them. So apologies, I've got to keep on top of this coffee.
早く
Ringo, how'd it go? Is Saizo a creep or what? Is he guilty? Can I trust him?
Ringo explained the situation to Ash.
だかあいつは
That idiot. What am I gonna do with him? I mean, not that I care. Not that we get better ever or anything. Oh, yeah, no, it's not like I've got any feelings for him. You know, there's no way I'm gonna get back with Saizo. I don't think about him any time. Stupid backer idiot, I hate you, jerk. Yeah, hi Marie from Persona 4. But still, yeah. Hey, Ringo, give this sim for me, would you?
Ash handed over a large, ornate skull ring. Ah, so that's an accessory that only he can wear, I'm guessing.
I was shopping the other day, and I just happened to find out. I figured it'd suit him. What, give it to him myself? Yeah, no thanks. Not now. He gets too carried away. I'm gonna give him a bit more time. You alright, Ringo? You not feeling well? Maybe you should take some rest for a
あ
bit.
りがとう
Thanks. Seriously.
Exactly, Queen, yes. I'm not a tsundere or anything. Absolutely. We can name them all in the comments, can't we? You know, Marie from Persona 4. Amanazako from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Makise Kurisu from Steins Gate. There's many more, I'm sure, that I'm letting slip my mind, but they're the obvious ones that come to mind straight away. So out of curiosity then, what does this actually do for him? Because he's going to be the only one that can wear it, I'm 99% certain of that. Called the Skull Ring, wasn't it? The only thing it does is slightly take down his agility, but it does raise his defense and raises his HP. And his agility is still very high, so I'm going to go with it. And since it's a Saizo only one, it could be quite useful later on. It might have like a hidden mechanic to it. Might be in the keyword, I don't know if it will. While I'm here, I'm going to very quickly go to Club Cretaceous just to see if there's any new requests before we go into the Soul Matrix.
ようこそ。
There is one. Glory Days.
珍しいですね。
Ah, that request is from someone you introduced Club Cretaceous to. The client, Ed, is something of a celebrity, mostly known for his work in the movie industry. It seems there are many celebrities in his family. His grandmother especially is famous for her performance as the leading role in the movie Eliza. However, as of a few years ago, he primarily uploads videos on the internet. No, I am not an actor. Don't be looking for any videos with me. They don't exist. I am not this guy. The job is to find a certain brooch. It would seem that it is something important to him.
お願いいたします。
The client is in Karakucho, somewhere near here.
他に用はありますサマナーの本文をお忘れなく。
Well, it's the guy we actually talked to.
よ
Huh? You're the one who told me about Club Cretaceous? I see. If that is how it is, then I guess I'll be counting on you. My name is... I'm sure you know already.
お
Yeah, you don't seem surprised. Do you not know who I am? I'm the actor, Ed. I was the lead in Devil's Child. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from classic films such as...
You don't know that one either. I guess it was 5 years ago. Generation gap and all.
Yeah, because 5 years is totally a generation gap in movies. For reference, Deadpool is 6 years old. I'm just saying.
ところでさ、
Well, anyway, there's something I need you to find. It's a brooch. My grandmother starred in an old movie called Eliza. The brooch was used in that movie. She gave it to me as a lucky charm when I made my debut as an actor, but I dropped it somewhere. I may have dropped it at the Ozaki Hope Towers when I was filming my Test of Courage video for YouTube.
よろしくな。
When I went before, there were other people with me. I don't have the guts to go by myself. Please help me find it. I'll give you a reward.
So that's back in the Ozaki Hope Towers then. Okay. Damien is that? Yes, Damien the Omen. That makes sense actually. You're not wrong, Gavian. That's actually a good shout. So while it's cool to have that side quest, and we've got the side quest involving Nana as well, we're actually going to go to Axis for now. Because I've got another request I can complete.
おかえりなさい。
What have you discovered, Ringo?
Ringo explained the
情
situation.
報を更新します。
I see. It's unfortunate that the device was beyond repair. This may be the work of some kind of demon. It is also a distinct possibility that the demon responsible for destroying the smartphone is the source of the message we received. But as to why this demon would send us such a message, we currently do not have enough information to say. In any case, it appears our best course would be to continue analysing the comp you recovered. We will decide our next move once that is complete. Incidentally, Ringo, there is one detail this incident that Ion has noted to be unusual.
一方で、
That would be Tsuruya's choices and actions. The decisions he made were undeniably, unambiguously illogical. Many organisms fight and struggle for the sake of attracting a desired mate. This is logical behavior, maximizing the probability of producing offspring.
Yes, because of course to find someone to be with and have children by them, you need to go and raid abandoned buildings and put your life at risk and punch demons in the face. You'd have to have a very specific type. Why are you all pointing at me?
However, Tsuruya's actions also bordered on suicidal. They were beyond the point of reasonable risk for his intended aim. Had you not intervened, the two of them would likely never have met again. His life and death would have passed into obscurity, and the truth
あ
lost.
なたはどう考えますか？
Why would he risk his life on an endeavor with such infinitesimally small odds of success? Love. Yes, this is a concept much glorified in human culture.
Oh, Flamar throwing the shade. And Flamar is correct. It is much glorified.
It is commonly used to refer to selfless devotion, acting solely for another's sake, with no self-interest, despite what pain it may bring.
断しています。
This devotion is understandable when directed toward an organism's child, or perhaps their sibling, but for a near stranger, very unusual behavior.
Game, will you kindly, please, exit my head?
Thank you. Regardless of speculation, it is clear that such humans are compelled by some motivator beyond Ion's comprehension. And a lack of comprehension is founded on a lack of experience. Ion requires sufficient data. In spending time with your allies, you may be gathering the very data that could provide the missing piece to this puzzle.
観測の継続を。
With that hypothesis in mind, we will await further updates while you continue your social immersion.
お願います。
Once the analysis is fully complete, we will require your assistance once more. Until then, please stand by.
You attain the Mark of Cain. And that is a quest completed.
リンゴ
The restoration of the camp you previously recovered has been completed. Ringo, in order to prevent further obstruction to Ion's data collection efforts, we request that you slay the target demon.
Ah, there's a bar. So somewhere in the axis is an ideal level 46. Wonder what
説明し
demon?
ます
It's the last target of the camp's previous owner, Akira, Pazuzu the Vile. Having consolidated various data, Ion has determined that this is the source of all the interference. According to legend, Pazuzu possesses a most malevolent nature and reigns over the southern eastern wind. Legend also claims that he is a demon lord who kills humans via possession, by which he drives his victims mad to the point of ending their lives. Though his intentions are unknown, there is no question that he has interfered with our objectives. Based on the data retrieved from Akira's camp, we determined that Pazuzu can be found at Tower C of the Azaki Hope Towers.
ですね
Location data for Tower C was found in the camp's memory. It should prove useful.
Received the bloody comp, and we can now go to another area. So,
Once you are finished with the camp, it may be best to return it to its rightful owner. No doubt you will feel it as well. We are getting closer to accomplishing our mission.
早急な対処
It would be wise to take care of this matter and any other unfinished business sooner rather than later.
okay, well for now we're entering the Soul Matrix.
確認します。目標はソウルマトリックス、アローエリアに存在する未知の領域の踏破。
Confirming. Our objective is to break through uncharted territory in the Arrow sector within the Soul Matrix.
その先にあるアローの記憶にアクセスし、コベナント封印の解答法を入手します。
Needed to finish that before it became undrinkable.
From there, we'll access Arrow's memory and learn how to unseal his covenant.
了解
Understood.
心配いらねえよ。俺たちがついてんだ。
Nothing to worry about. We got his back.
行こ
Let's go.
Indeed, let's go. But firstly, let's save the game because it's been a while. That last dialogue with Flammar and everything else took quite a while indeed. Can acquire new Sonoma Skulls.
リンゴは
Excellent.
何を望む
What do you desire, Ringo?
What can
新
we
たな
learn?
機能が解放
It is a power born from mutual connection and communication.
Ah, so physical stack or estima. For a given distance, enemies 3 levels below Ringo will not appear. It's not as useful in this game. But physical skulls, yes, we'll have that.
面白いね
When you look at human history, you can see it's all really defined by technology. Even the camp's just a computer slats onto a weapon. Can you say the same of Ion? Your body alone is quite a fate of technological complexity.
まあ
Humans are so simple-minded. No matter what it really is, as long as it takes the form of a human, they'll get attached to it.
へへん
I know, I'm impressive. Wait, milady, did you just admit you're attached to me?
ちょっと
I was speaking in general.
リンゴは何を望む
What else do you desire, Ringo?
I could take on Ion directives. Ah, there's more. Target Succubus. Oh, Xenon's back as a target. Interesting.
新たな問題を検知
We have confirmed the presence of an unknown enemy in Soul Hack to subject Arrow's Soul Matrix 4th floor. The target is polluting the surrounding area, thus we ask Ringo eliminate it. However, in order to ensure the safe elimination of the target, the following conditions have been set. You will not be allowed to continue, and the use of items and commander skills are prohibited.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
新たな問題を検知
Target chain crystalloid beta. Oh, that's in the 4th floor of Arrows. we'll accept it because we're going to go back through his area for now. But firstly, we're actually going to go to Saizo's. Yes, I'm subverting the game order here, people. Why? Because it's my stream, and I make the rules. What we're doing is we're going to go down to the 3rd floor. Now, I have mapped a lot of this floor out already off stream, but there are parts where there's dialogue that I've not advanced past, and I have also not unlocked the next floor either. So I'm essentially trying to... tonight's stream is going to be quite a lot in the access, purely because not only do we have the main quest itself taking place here, but we have quite a lot of unexplored areas too. Fortuitously, what I haven't done actually is really showcase my summoners. If I quickly go to that, you can see we're all quite high level. We're all at level 74. So we're all really high on the level stacks, which is fantastic. So it just means now that what we're wanting to do is essentially find more accessories. Now you can see on the map there is one area I've not accessed yet. Oh, for God's sake! Yeah, get down those stairs, you. I don't want to be fighting you guys. Got me a Shaman's Lord's Mark, and then that's been appraised to get me an extra one, I think, which is awesome. So the enemies in this area are going to be very low level compared to Ringo, so I'm going to be trying to avoid fighting too many of them. Another reason why is, quite frankly, I don't want to waste my time with them. Right, no, this is not where I want to go. Right, I'll tell you what, to make things a bit easier, we'll use the Assassin's Snap spell. Out of my way. I can't wait for the patch to drop where this actually becomes standard and you can just move at speed. Oh, it looks like I've got to go this way to get started. That's frustrating. That's really annoying. Oh, maybe not, actually. I've had a thought. Never mind. Oh no, it's Lamia. What am I going to do?
ここはあなたに任せ
それは
派手に嵐の女神とダンスしな
Complete overkill.
過ぎちまったか
Complete overkill. Totally needless. I spy a treasure demon. I want it. That's the truth.
行こうか
Ah, they're weak against ice for some strange reason. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not weak to wind like all the others.
もちろんだ
決めちゃっていいよ
As you say, Avian, yes, the run feature will be a lot nicer. Just so much quicker, being able to like navigate at speed. But you can see there, it doesn't last very long. Right, I've had a thought. Instead of going around this way, cast that spell one more time, please. So you can see the difference it makes. It's cool that they're patching it in because obviously it costs 10 SP each time, which is annoying. You waste your MP, and you also have to pick things up, which is a pain. Especially when you pass through enemies like that, there's not much you can really do when that happens. Right, he's got a demon who wants to join us. I don't want to waste my time with that because the likelihood is the demon's going to be too low level to be a benefit to me. What I'm trying to do is reach the middle platform that I've not mapped. Oh. Mata. You like the way I said that?
最初は任せたぞ
ほらよ
そう行くわ
蹴散らせミレディ
たいないわね
Again, completely needless. But I enjoyed it. Because essentially what I'm trying to do is...
指一本触れさせないぜ
Once again, I fail to pay attention, people.
度肝を抜いちゃえ。
動くなよ。
So I'm not wasting an MP here.
さ
それでいこう。
あお仕置きを始めましょう。
どうだ。倒した数で勝負しようぜ。
終わり。
リンゴ行くわ。消えなさい。
さあ行くわよ。分かってるよね。
動くなよ。
もっと楽しませてよ。
That's right. Get out of here. Because the issue I've got is what I'm trying to do here is the unmapped area in the if I bring up the map properly in a minute,
一安心です。
you can see right at the bottom left. Literally the second one along has not been picked up. That is an area where there's one of those shadows of Saizo to talk to, and I didn't want to do that until I was on stream. I didn't want to blow part of the story. This is the area of the Soul Matrix where it's a bit more annoying because all the portal points go in different areas. It's not quite as annoying as the spaceport in Persona 5 Royal and Persona 5. I'm deliberately not saying much more than that because I don't want to spoil it for the audience who've not played it, but that particular point of the game, for those of you who are there for my stream, will know how annoying I found it.
一安心です。
Was it funny? How annoying I found it? Yes, it was very, very funny. I get the feeling this is not taking me where I want to go. And if that's the case,
危なかった。
well, we'll see. Let's have a quick look. There's Loki who wants to give me that. I think it's going to take me back to the very start, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember how it was I got to that start, because I've been up there a couple of times. And both times I've gone there by accident. And then gone, I don't want to be it. However, this door can now be opened. You need to be at gate 50. So I might as well do this and do something while I'm here. People might be asking why I didn't navigate off stream to figure out the route 100%, and the answer is because I'm a clot. 4 stack it's going to be.
ね
I feel like you're probably the most easygoing guy I know, Saizo.
まあな。
Go with the flow, I always say. If you try to tackle everything at full power, eventually you're going to wear yourself down. Besides, I figure things turn out for the best no matter what I end up doing anyway.
Everything goes your way eventually, huh?
Speaking of going with the flow, I very nearly bought a new cosplay today. I was out with my friend Nerdy Hound, and we were just messing about in Leeds, and there's a pop-up costume shop that's appeared, and they had in it a perfect costume for one of the characters from Persona 4 in a costume they wear themselves, and I was that close to buying it. I was that close. I was going to buy it just for a laugh. All I will say is it involves a certain pageant, shall we say.
Give me a he, give me a ho. Put it all together. What does it spell? Hee-ho! I can't hear you.
Balm of Life.
Take this and get some practicing. Hee-ho! Is easy to learn but difficult to master, ho.
バイバイホ
What's so difficult about hee-ho? Maybe I'm losing my mind here, but why is that difficult? Ah, there's a Chernobog there. So as you can see, we're now in an area where there's lots of warping platforms.
気持ちと安心です。
Back off. Is this going to take me in a massive circle? It is, you know. So you see what I mean about, you know, constantly levitating around, constantly unsure where you're going.
構えて。
But it's okay because it's nice and relaxing.
備えて。言えなかった。
So it's not just the run feature I'm looking forward to in the Soul Hackers 2 patch, which apparently is due out soon. I just don't know when. It's also the classic designs they're bringing back. Like, I'm still curious as to how classic Pixie's going to fit into it.
気と安心だ。
Is it going to be like a super form of her, or is it going to be something special? In this world, it's eat or be eaten. Plain and simple. Lifestone, nice. And give me a Patra water, oh. Be it strong or prey. Weak. Prey is still prey. Be it strong or prey, prey is still... But what was I thinking with that line then? I had literally one job and I fucked it up.
危ない。
And before you all say, no change there then,
来ます。
I know. Yes, this is the navigation process, and it's rather annoying. But you do what you can. Ah, right, yes. So that was the way that took me back to the main area. And haha, here we are. This is where I needed to go. Okay, we're now making progress, people. So as you can see, right up ahead is the spiritual form of Saizo. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. Whoa, seriously? How'd a demon like that get all the way into the city? Maybe if I flank it with Mayinaba. No, that thing would murder me.
やめとこうぜ。
I better back off and leave this to the professionals. I just get in the way. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Damn it! Once your mind clears, the illusion is gone. All is quiet around you. So it seems he was beset upon by demons, and that didn't work out very well for him. So now let's go deeper into the Matrix and see what's waiting for us. Ah, this takes us down to another area
構えて。
that we kind of... Oh, hello. Is that a... That's a shadow. That's a super shadow of some kind. A strange and ominous being lurks around the area. It seems this is the target specified in your current Ion Directive. The following condition has been set. You will not be allowed to continue. Okay, let's go.
強いぞ。行くぜ。警戒しろ。
Take its levels down.
一気に決めるわ。踊りなさい。
Debuffs are always good.
まずはどうする？
Right, let's try lightning.
の判断に任せるわ
Yeah, that's its weakness. Its weakness is lightning.
出るぜ。
Can't see... I can't see this being a weakness, but I might just try it anyway.
決めなさい。アロン。
No, ice is a weakness too. Excellent. Okay, here comes his first attack. Atom Slicer. Quite powerful to Ringo, but everybody else it was useless on.
強いぞ。やるか。警戒しろ。
Take his levels down one more time, will ya? So the question now is, well, let's try Almighty. Caused quite a lot of damage, actually.
強いぞそれはき
そこよリンゴ
任せてよミレディ
倒そうだ
ここはあなた
仕留めな
上
さいアロー
限感謝する
邪魔をしないで
Oh, steals money. Go on then. Oh, I love that shot. Couldn't steal anything though. High pressure, which was a waste of a turn from it. Right, let's see if fire does anything to it. It's weak against fire as well. Is this one of those enemies that's weak against all forms of magic? Yeah, he is. He's weak against all kinds of magic.
どうするつもり必ず当てなさいアロー
If we don't kill him now, we're going to get a very high stack here. Oh, he's screwed now. A 7 stack. Yeah, get out of here.
もっと楽しませてよ
You have slain the enemy as specified by your current Ion Directive. The evil presence that once filled the area begins to dissipate. You attained a genuine ship. And there's Apondatra. Finished. I quite enjoyed that battle. Yes. Yes, I did.
あれは
It helped that 3 of the party had the extra stack boost. It's a shame we didn't have the ice stack boost to get an 8-way stack, but... Or Ringo to get a second attack by her extra turn boost. But hey ho, it was worth it.
備えて
As we continue our march towards glory. Now I'm wondering if this is going to take us across. Yes, there's the gate to the boss. Right, excellent. Okay. Now that I've got that gate unlocked, what I can do with it is find out what's through the gate this way. Then go back to the safe house, heal up, and take on Chernobog. Because why wouldn't I? Plus, I've still not finished mapping this entire area out, so there could be demons waiting for me or something. Not here. So we're just gonna keep on moving, smooth, relaxed. And that looks to be a complete circle to me. I think it is. I think that's what's just happened. Yep, that's exactly what's happened. But that's okay, we can work with that.
危ない一安心です リンゴ
Ah, Missy, have we met? Oh, it's you. Right, I just been thinking I want to give you something. Shaman's Lord's Mark, that's his Lord's Mark, Witch's Mark. I don't think I'm going senile. I'm still sharp as a tack. That's okay. That's fine by me. You be as sharp as you need to be, my friend. So, get down and stay down. Stop wasting my time. Ah, yes. We're taking the long way home here, people.
危ない備えて一安心です
But that's okay. Someone's seen me, but they can't follow me upstairs. One of the most bizarre methods of getting away of seeing that one in an RPG, but I'll take it. Right, the question is, do I take him on now? Or do I go back and heal first? By healing, I have full MP. It also means I've got to re-navigate through the dungeon to get out here. Nah, fortune favours the bold. We're going for it. This gate can be unlocked. You need to be level 60. Ooh. A menace indeed. Are you prepared? Yes, I am. Let's go. Now, Chernobog's very likely to be one who's against Ruin. That's likely to be his strength. His strength is likely to be Ruin spells. I'll be very surprised if it isn't. Let's start with Tornado. Oh, excellent. Yes, SMT does like to try and kill the bold. You're not wrong. Let's go for it. Resist ice, that's okay. What about fire? Resist fire. And now lightning. Right, okay. So we know that it's definitely weak to wind. That's a great start. Now he's got a Nakamata on the field, who will be weak to lightning, I imagine. Fulmination, an almighty attack. That wasn't as powerful as I expected it to be. That, on the other hand, was quite annoying. Out of curiosity, what's physical? Resisted. Okay. Yeah, she's healed by wind, but I don't care about that. Especially when she's weak to that. Try gun. He resists gun. Okay. Now it's a Mothman. It's likely to be weak to fire. Oh, guns! That's what he'll be weak to. Meh. Rubbish. Oh, it turns out he's weak to wind as well. That I wasn't expecting. You know, screw it. Stuck on that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's Kuruma Tango. Oh, no, it's Copper Tango, I think. And there's the mentor. Oh, wow, that's so cool. The hair of Inaba jumped to his aid.
やれんだぜ。
How was that? Not too shabby, huh?
死ぬかと思った。お姉さん、怪我はないかい？
Thought I was goner there. You're still in one piece, miss.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you! Thank you!
おお、よくやったぞ、帽子の兄ちゃん。
Yeah, you got him! You were great, man!
本当にありがとうございました。
Really? Thank you so much!
どういたしまして。
Yeah. All in a day's work. Oh, Ringo joining in and Siza's like, guys, knock it off. And it was at the gates of Caracciolo where that happened.
こんなだったな。サマナーとしてデビューしたばっかの頃は。
Man, that takes me back. That was how things used to be when I was just starting out as a summoner.
へえ、今よりも素直そうじゃない。
Wow, you look so much more
知
earnest.
識も力も何もなかったしな。ただただ必死だったんだよ。
Well, yeah, because I didn't know anything. With no knowledge or experience, you just gotta fight head on for your wins.
才蔵はサマナーになったきっかけとかあったの？
Was there a specific reason you became a summoner?
きっかけね。そもそも俺にはなりたいものなんて何もなかったんだ。
My reason, huh? Well, I never really knew what I wanted to do for a living.
目的もなく街をフラフラしてる、いわゆる不良少年ってやつけど、そんな時ちょっとした霊障にかかっちまってな。
I just kinda drifted through the city aimlessly. A professional deadbeat. And mug as I was prepared for. But magical threats? That one was a surprise.
その時俺を救ってくれたとあるデビルサマナーにそのまま弟子入りしたんだ。
I would have wound up dead. A nervous supernatural fatality covered up. But then this devil summoner busts in and saves me. So I joined up and learned the ropes.
エクソシストとか超かっけーってな具合にな。
I mean, come on! Badass vigilante exorcist! Hell, that's a career.
軽っ。
Really?
でもデビュー戦の時に今見たやつだな。
But after my first actual fight, well, you saw how it got to me.
悪魔から助けたお姉さんからのありがとうがすっげえ嬉しかったんだ。
That lady thanked me for saving her, and it felt incredible.
それまで悪ぶってたのもあって誰かにありがとうとか言われたことなかったから。
Smarmy little punk that I was, nobody had really been grateful to have me around before.
それで才蔵はサマナーを頑張っていこうって思ったわけか。
And that sealed the deal for you, huh?
ああ、あの時の俺はイケてないガキだったけど確かに何者かだったような気がするよ。
Yep, I was still some dumb, silly kid. But helping people made me feel like I was somebody.
今何者かだと思えないのはどうして？
Past tense? Why wouldn't you still be somebody?
あの頃よりも才蔵はずっと成長してるはずなのに。
After all, you've probably grown a lot since then.
成長ね。そりゃあれこれうまくやれるようにはなったけどよ。
That's a stretch. I mean, I guess I've gotten better at some things.
だ初心みたいなものを忘れちまってるんだろうな。サマナーの世界を知るにつれてさ。
But I think once I got really deep into Summoner's World, I forgot a lot from the early days.
稼げる仕事だってのがだんだんと分かってきて、いつしか戦う理由も金オンリーになっちまった。
It only took a couple of fat paychecks. At some point I decided I was only in the summoning game for money.
効率よく稼ぐためにファントムとヤタガラスの間をふらつくようになって、そりゃ 血生臭い戦いにも巻き込まれるわ。
After that, I bounced back and forth between Thanom and Yatagarasu for a while, taking contracts. Made a tidy profit of their gang war, but made a lot of enemies too.
才蔵がストレスを感じてる大きな要因がある気がするね。
Sounds like that's one of the main reasons you're so stressed.
分け知り顔で仕事をこなして勝手に悩んでらせはねえよな。いや、あえて見ないようにしてたのか。
Yeah. At the time, I figured acting slick and focusing on the job was better than overthinking it. But maybe I was just avoiding thinking about it at all.
もしかするとアッシュと付き合い始めたのもただの逃げだったのかもしれねえな。
Honestly, that's probably part of why I went for Ash. She was my escape.
でも才蔵、アッシュと一緒にいるときは心から楽しかったんでしょ？
But you genuinely liked Ash, right? You were happy with her.
たとえ逃げてたんだとしても、その先に本物があることだってある。
Even if it just started as an escape, it doesn't make your feelings less real.
そうだな。
Yeah, I guess.
俺はアッシュとの出会いを間違いなく本物だと言い切れるようになりたい。
I want to believe it. I want to think that what we had was real.
サマナーの業に縛られない自由な世界をアッシュと二人で手にしたいんだ。
And I want to make a world where we can live free. No summoner's karma to tie us down. We can just chase our happiness together.
なら、やることはわかるよね。
Then you know what you have to do.
ああ、ちょっくら昔のように必死こいて頑張ってみるか。
Yeah. It's been a long time since I fought for something I really believed in, but I guess I'll give it a shot. And that's now got in gunfire stock. Awesome.
ね
Say, Saizo, that little fella you've got hanging off your comp, is that a shark?
いいかすだろ
Yep, you got it. Terror of the seas. Just call him Jorzy. Jorzy. Yeah, that's not referencing anything, is it, game? Ain't he a little badass?
え。へえ。
Yeah, it's cool, I guess. You ever think for sharks?
完璧だぜ。
On the outside, he's shifty, scary, inscrutable, but with a dash of charm for those who can see it. And that's just like me. He's a kindred spirit. In other words, you sniff around for blood, and then you take your pound of flesh.
Well, being purely decorative and totally unnecessary for combat does kind of remind me of you.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Damn! Want some of this, Saizo? You're gonna need it. Oh, Burnward, stop! First degree, ouch! Now the Reaper Chernobog has been unlocked for fusion, so we can get that from the Gomadon. Now, we're going to very quickly open up the next gate, because I'm curious what the fourth floor looks like. But we're only at Karma level 63 with Saizo, so I don't think we're going to be able to get too far into it. But let's see what's down here, out of morbid curiosity. Ooh, we've got red portals now. That's interesting. We've gone from green to red. Why do I think that's ominous? Why do I hear boss music? Let's find out. Well, so far, they act the same. What kind of enemies wait down here? Let's find out. Oh, it's these ones. Weak to wind, I think.
度肝を抜いちゃえ。
No, they don't. That's poison. That's their weakness. Well, ruin rather than poison.
よーし。
But we were fighting these over in the other area, so they weren't that much of a threat. Well, I say they're not much of a threat. They're annoying. but they're not massively strong. So it suggests I'm still a bit over-leveled for this part of the game. Yeah, Moragian. Especially when it gets repelled back at them. That's definitely not going to cause problems. The Dragon King's Eyes. I'll take it. I don't know what they do, but I'll take it. Looks like we got another multi-level, multi-tiered thing here. Oh, I want you. Oh, it's Sadama. Oh, that's helpful. We're going to know what the weaknesses are now, thanks to that rare skill. And it is ice, is its weakness. Ice being its weakness is helpful. By the way, the move that I'm using there called Piercer, it's a special one that I got from Milady. And it essentially allows you to attack through defences with Weak or Mighty and claim MP back. So it's really useful. Meanwhile, good evening, Fiona. You say the Pokemon event starts tomorrow at the Trafford Centre. That's awesome. As I say, it's unlikely I'm going to be there because I'm not about in Manchester and not a massive Pokemon fan. But it's cool that it's going to be taking place. Are you going to be checking it out? So as we know, this is the 4th floor of the Axis Matrix for... Ah! Oh, that's interesting. Why is Milady here? I don't know if that's just me, but I'm seeing Milady. What's she doing here? Why is she in Saizo's Soul Matrix? You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. I had a feeling I'd be hearing from you soon. I see. That's about what I expected, yes. But the confirmation is much appreciated. By the way, how's Ash been? After everything she's been through, I'm honestly surprised she's still in this business. If anything bad happens, I'm not in a position to help you anymore. Get your act together, Saizo, for their sakes. Interesting, there's history between Milady and Saizo. Yeah, you say it's a bit worth checking out for journalism reasons, but not because of a fan of it. I'd say it could be worth checking out for that reason alone, then, Fiona. Give yourself some material to work with. So that's curious. We've now got a hint of the history involving Saizo and Milady. Reason I'm not engaging in the fights at the moment is that I'm quite over-leveled. I say I'm not engaging the fights, and then what do? Engage the fight. Weak to gunfire, that's good. I'm gonna take you down. Here comes Ringo and her shadows for the soul hack technique. Ah, there it is. That worked out quite well in the end, to be fair. I'm not unhappy about that one. What's Apsaros found here?
Check this out, Rin Rin. It's all like limited edition and stuff. But it's not like it's a big deal. I mean, I'm not going to get all worked up about these trends.
So hearing Apsaros acting like a teenager is just weird.
Vagina.
You don't scare me. Leave me alone. Ah, this looks like another warp point at least, so that's good. So let's see where it takes us. So it's nice to see some history between Saizo and Milady getting touched upon. I thought that was cool. Get the feeling that's going to take us back up to the other platform, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to map it and then go back the way... Oh, I can't go back the way I came. I was about to say, yeah, I'll go back the way I came. I can't do that. Can't move that. It's not the way the game works. Well, I've opened forward, so what about left? Let's give it a try. Ah, that gives us another three-way route. Excellent. Let's keep going forward.
もらいましょう。
リンゴチェ
Check this out, Rin Rin.
Two Witch Doctor's marks. Thank you very much. I'll take those for sure. Useful for crafting those ones, the marks. That's what you use them for.
リンゴ。
I've used them to get better weapons.
構えて。
Nope, not interested. Leave me alone. And we're back here again. Okay, let's go left.
来ます。やっと安心です。
So for these kind of dungeons, it's all just a bit trial and error, and you just got to keep exploring.
構えて。
One of the tropes of many a JRPG is you have to crawl through every route possible. Putting no fuss letting me to work. Well, for 75,000 yen, yes I was. Give me the cash. I want money. Oh, right, that's also proved pointless.
安心です。
So this is very much a case of pick a route, go through it again, and again, and again, and hope for the best.
敵です。
Right, tell you what, we're gonna go forward and then
安
left.
心です。
Because that's one way I did come back from. See over to the right there where we've got that portal. Take that to the left, it might take us to a new area. That's the theory? I don't... Oh!
備えて。
Money! Give me the money! Give me your cash!
すぐに片付けましょう好きでしょ
You're gonna show me the money. That's what you're gonna do.
先手は譲るわ
Nice.
片付けてくれるか。
踊りなさい
That move's a free move and allows us to get extra MP back. So it's a very useful skill for going through the dungeons with. No.
凍らせてやる。
The only problem is that with the MP level that I've got for Arrow, it's running low. So I've got to try and avoid getting into too many fights with those. Now, I've not gone forward here, so let's go forward.
危なかった。
Keep moving forward without hesitation. Oh, there's Saturnus.
危ない。来ます。もらいましょう。危ない。
Am I seeing things? Am I crazy? Am I completely insane? Then you should join me! Let's both go insane and have some real fun! I didn't think Saturnus would have that kind of personality. I know that he's on fire and everything, but I didn't think he'd be all about let's go mad. I didn't think that was his game. Ah, there's a sealed gate there. And that looks like it's going to be the forward route. Yeah, here we are. And I get the feeling my soul level's not going to be high enough to drop down. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm right. I had a feeling. So that's as far as we can go at this point. So with that in mind, we're going to try a stow. We're going to get our party back to full healing. We're also going to very quickly go back into the Axis network. This time we're going to look at arrows. Oh, that's a kind of cool situation. You got Fig talking to a drone, which is cute. What else happens in this? Let's take a quick look. Here you got Arrow and Ringo having a chat at the back, and then Milady kind of casting an observational eye over everybody. As for Saizo, he's elsewhere. Quick save. Actually, I do want to quickly go to the Gomaden. I want to find out what it takes to fuse Chernobog. And then there's that. That's a quest one hoped I would see, so we'll go there another time.
強力な悪魔が作れるようだ
I can now make a Parvati as well.
登録をするのだ
Oh, look at all these I've got to register.
本当に良い
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this manually because there's one demon I don't want to register.
本当に良いのだこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔だ
I don't know if you noticed, by the way, but I've discarded Mara.
この悪魔
I parted with him. So you don't have to worry about the tentacles on the stream. For now, anyway.
本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだな
Oh dear, you're down to your last of your lozenges, are you, Fiona? You're still not feeling... You still not managed to get rid of that, nasty cough.
未知の悪魔が
Meanwhile, where is... There's Chernobog, and I'm missing a level 16 knight. Level 16 knight? I wonder which one that would be. How dare you imply that it's my Mara? As if I'd possibly be able to be that thick. It's definitely not my Mara. I'm just keeping an eye out because I'm trying to see because there's one piece missing for that Chernobog. I mean, I could get Flauros, but I don't want to get him at this point. What about Valkyrie? Get me a Minikin Frost or Urlan Glur, who's too high level, which is irritating. A lot of my demons at the moment, the ones I can get, they're all either ones I don't want to part with. I suppose I could get Cerberus by using Power and King Frost, or Power or King Frost and Kukulkan. Out of curiosity, what would he come with? Do we have a way to null ice? No, we don't. Whereas with Kukulkan, nope, nothing from that one either. Queen, I would never ever think of showing anything like that off on stream. I am not Darkside Phil. Yes, it's a low blow, but come on, it's deserved. Yes, it's a low blow, I know. They say, Avian, there are certain comments here that if I start to acknowledge them in a certain way, I'm probably going to find myself banned from the internet. I don't want to be banned from the internet. Where would I get all the porn? Now, I say it's unfortunate that you've got that problem, Fiona. I really hope it's going to shift soon. It's just an awful time. Any time of the year is awful to be afflicted by a cough. I've been there myself, and it's absolutely nasty. There's nothing worse. Interestingly, I could make this particular demon my buff debuffing kind of character. So I've got Bloodlust, which is increase all ones. So I can put Debilitate on it. Stack bonus. Well, Stagehand Stealth, so it has less attack ones. That might work. And give it Zandine, so I've got both Mizandine and Zandine. Let's go for it. To someone such as myself, you are either very foolish or very brave. I am Barong the Avatar. I will follow you for the time being. It's like it's worth making one while I've got the chance. But yes, so... Oh! Ah, so that's how you get Shiva. And Wow! Drain physical, drain fire, and drain electric with absolutely no weaknesses. Yes, I need to get to level 85 now. I want Shiva in my party.
また来るがよい。
Yes, I do. Who else? Ash got to say.
しょうがないやつ。
That idiot.
Yeah, absolutely. He is an idiot. You're not wrong. Right, so it's back to the Soul Matrix. This time we're going to go into Arrow's soul axis. So we're going to go down to the 3rd floor of Arrow's Soul Matrix. So we've got some business to mop up down there. And then we're going to go through the mysterious gate that won't open. That gate in particular is that one there. That's not a normal gate. But I'm not going near it because I don't want to trigger an automatic cutscene. I want to explore the base areas first. Ah, no worries, Queen. You gotta get yourself on an errand. That's fine. I'd say I was out myself on a few errands, so I know how important they can be. So it's funny when you're making the jokes about Mara. Actually, I found out something rather interesting. In Persona 3 Portable, if you have Mara equipped and go into the Velvet Room, depending on which Velvet Room attendant you've got, they'll give you some unique dialogue about being equipped with Mara. Never done it myself, but I've actually heard it. So there's an excuse for why you should get Mara, people. Right, I can get Ice Stack or Vengeful Opportunist. Ice Stack is more important.
ねえ、
You always act so calm, Arrow. Or maybe it's just that you never show what you're feeling.
そうか。
What, really? I don't know if I got that far.
大丈夫？
Sometimes I do get the impression you're bottling stuff up, though.
Well, sure. Not a lot of room for getting emotional in the kind of life I've led.
It's okay if you want to be more honest about your feelings, though. There's something weirdly comforting about seeing you get all fussy.
There's the cannon ship sailing, people. You're probably right, Avian. And again, I think a lot of it depends on... If you're playing Persona 3 Portable, obviously, you can play as either the male or female protagonist. And if you play as the female protagonist, you can choose your Velvet Room attendant. You actually have a choice. And, this, as I say, the particular choice in question is interesting. It's a shame that Atlas never really explored that again. I mean, obviously we've got, like, you know, female protagonist in Ringo here in Soul Hackers 2. But it'd have been nice if we'd have had some more choice in the games. Let's say when Shin Megami Tensei 5 was first teased, it was rumoured to be a female protagonist. The first time Nahabino was seen.
楽勝でしょ？
任せとけ。動くなよ。
I need to finish these with Gun.
ここは耐えるとき。さ
Because there's a request going on at the moment for Tiny in the gunsmith in the compsmith shop.
相手にならないな。
So basically, I need to find Quetzalcoatl. At least I think I do. If I go to my requests, I'm almost certain of this. It's the one for... Which one is it? It's one of these. Yeah, so they're ones that are already completed, so there's ones that are in progress. There's one of these which is a... No, it's not that one. That's the one, yeah. So we need to beat 3 Quetzalcoatl with gunfire. So we've got 1 of 3. We've got 2 more to find. Again, if it had had Mara equipped, it would have been really easy, because all I'd do is just literally use the gun move that it's got. But to be fair, we're that strong. We're doing it without them.
了解よ踊りなさいはっ
片付けてくれるか
There we go, last two.
なんだもう終わりか
Yeah, that's right, Fiona. Ringo's the leader because in the storyline, obviously, Ringo's the one who brought the three other characters, Arrow, Milady, and Saizo, back from the dead via the soul hacking. So for that reason, she's canonically the leader of the group because she brought them back by hacking their souls. However, in terms of the game, it's the protagonist, so the protagonist is always the leader. If you look at it from the other games, like Joker was the leader in Persona 5, Norakami was the leader in Persona 4, Nahabino was the leader in Shin Megami Tensei 5, the Demi-Theme was the leader in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, Cage was the leader in Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers. So it's a common trope in terms of the way the game plays, and it's not a bad thing. It's no bad thing at all. It's just something. It's just the way it is.
安心です敵ですやっ備えて
It's not the way I want it to go. Oh, there's a route I've not explored up here. And that's because Arrow is waiting for us. Excellent. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere.
I knew Raven was tough, but if I don't push back, he might actually kill me. Damn it! Gotta pull it together. I could do this. I'm gonna be a devil summoner just like you, no matter what.
So you say, yeah, it's like Bloom being the leader of the Winx Club and Iris being the leader of Lolrock, because it's like the same magical girl cartoons that are the protagonist. Again, it's quite common for the leader to be the protag, because again, the player's the one who makes commands. So it'd be interesting if you played a game. I mean, to be fair, Persona 3 FES, you don't control your party, you only control the main character. So technically, while in that game you're the leader, you don't have any real control, other than, like, saying Superior go with certain commands. So that's probably the closest you come to where you're not the leader as the protagonist, but you are, if you know what I mean. A strange and ominous being lurks about the area. It seems as the target specified by your current Ion directive. The following condition has been set. You will not be allowed to continue. Well, let's go. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Right, let's get our eye in by using moves. Let's try wind. They block wind. Okay. That's a start. I'm not expecting fire to do any damage to them, but let's try it. Right, these ones might be physically weak enemies. Let's try physicals. Nope, they block that too. Okay, this isn't a good start at all. Right, okay. That's not very helpful. Well, every single one of us did an attack that was blocked. So, you can use Piercer. Because that gets through defences. As for you, we tried ice. We tried that, it didn't work. So it's either going to be ice, ruin, or physicals. So, let's try using a debilitate on you. I'm going to try physical before I go to Megiddo. Right, it's the only one that's going to be is ice. The only one that can hit it so far. Apart from Ruin. Yeah, it must be. Ruin's the only one we've got. I've not got anyone with Ruin skills, which is really annoying. Especially when you've got the aim being dodged and dropped down. So, with that in mind, take his stats down. Again, you can do Piercer, because that gets through defences, and it's quite powerful. I have something that gets through defenses too. There we go. This will be easy now.
どうするつもり？
それで行こう。
You might as well guard. There's no point doing anything. Ah, we've got the twins problem.
準備完了だ。
Right, okay. That's irritating, but I can do something with it. It's got the gimmick from the twins fight in Persona 5, which is just irritating.
まずはどうする？
You might as well. No, I don't want to use an almighty epitaph. That's silly. I don't want to waste a decon. Ah,
フォローよろしく。これなら
足場を固めていこう。
勝てるよアロー。
might as well do something useful.
いいでしょ？踊りなさい。
まずはどうする？
And as for you, you're going to guard as well. Because my idea is simple.
当たるか。
I want to hit them with Piercer, and then if they've both got the similar amounts of damage, I'll be able to hit them with Megiddo Lawan and hopefully finish them both off. That's the idea, anyway.
おらおら。
私の番ね。好きでしょ？はあ。
This is a punt, it's a gamble, but let's go for it.
防げないよね。
You can't use Samaric Arm if you both get killed. That was an interesting mechanic, that one, where again it's very similar to the twins in Persona 5
構えて。
Only it was a little easier than fighting the twins because of course for those of you who've done that particular fight,
脱陸の間違い好きでしょ？
they have much more health. And when they get brought back, they have literally all their health back, and it is so infuriating.
任せとけ。嵐の女神とダンスした。
退屈な相手だったわ。
Ah, so that's cool. Yes, you've got quite a few different pro tags that are being mentioned in the MLP games. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you told us about fictional bands, did you, on your final demo? Which bands in that did you talk about them, Fiona? I'm curious. Which ones did you bring up? And yes, Avian, I remember that fight as well. It was so much fun. Take it out, Ringo. I'm even stronger now. Just say the word and I'll show you some real power.
あげるわ。
Thanks for me feeling a part of the team. I've got another precious memory to hold on to for now.
Retain the Mystic Element X, Electric Augment X. Can I equip that? I don't know if Ringo's strong enough. She might not be able to equip it. No, she needs to be S class. That's frustrating. I've got two of them as well. And hi, welcome back, Queen. If you didn't catch it, I just had a very unusual bonus fight against a couple of enemies that blocked absolutely everything I could throw at them apart from Almighty. And then had a very irritating gimmick where they brought each other back from the dead. Luckily, I came up with a strategy that got me around it, but it was still somewhat annoying, shall we say. And I'm wondering what precious memory that's about as well. You're not alone on that one, Avian. I'm curious too.
倒した数で勝負しようぜ。
消えなさい。よっ。
次の手行こ
ここは
リンゴ、
う。任せてよミレディ。もっと楽しませてよ。
It's interesting you say, it's interesting there you go on about how you had a script there, Fiona, because it would be much more difficult to talk about something without a script. I mean, being on radio, that's one of the most important talents. Being able to fill time and talk live. Like if you've got, say for example, when I was on the radio at university, we had a 2-hour show, but every hour we had to cut away 10 seconds to the hour, play a jingle and go to the news, which was broadcast externally. That would last exactly 3 minutes, and then we would have to come back when we got a cue that said the time. So we might play a run of songs, for example, and then find that we've got 30 seconds before we have to go away. Unless we're going to play a grindcore song, there's no way you can play a song that's only 30 seconds long. So we'd have to like put together a summary of the songs we've learned, what's been up to the hour, what's at the top of the hour, and what's coming next in that 30-second window with no scripts. We'd have to do that on the fly. I actually miss it. It was a lot of fun. You know, Avian, you're asking about what's going on with the precious memories, because there was someone always asking about them in another game. Precious memories. Wasn't that Sophia in Persona 5 Strikers? Talking about precious memories and lessons she'd learned. I'm thinking of Persona 5 Strikers. Milk Chain Crystalloid Gamma, that's great. That's one of the items I needed. Hey, and that's got us the Saki Mitama that's available for fusion now. Awesome, we can actually fuse a Mitama. I don't know what you need to fuse Mitamas, but oh, hello. You're next. You're next on my list. Right, these are all weak to gun, but I need to make sure I take out these guys first, the Quetzalcoatl. The Quetzalcoatl must die. Harsh, I know, but it's the truth. I can't afford to hit him with lightning. Yeah, it'll kill him. Yeah, Avian, you sum it up, you're exactly right. Being on radio, being a streamer, you need to be able to converse about something from nothing. So again, your topic of conversation can come from the chat. The chat can like put a question out there, and all of a sudden you've opened up a totally new topic that you've got to get through, which makes it quite tricky. Especially if you end up finding it's a topic you're not too familiar on, and you're kind of having to ask questions and give reactions to it live. It's very, very tricky to say the least. In terms of the fictional bands, though, you got an interesting mix of them there that you mentioned before, like Lolly Rock, from everything from Lolly Rock to the Teletubbies. It's like, for instance, I'm a fan of Love Live, and technically every group in that is a fictional band, but yet they do live concerts with their seiyus actually performing them. So then it's a question of what is fictional and what isn't, because yes, it's technically a fictional band, but it's not a fictional band. Oh, hello! I see Sandalpoon! Right, he's going to be weak strong against lightning, more than likely. But yes, Sandalpoon's waiting through the gate. I recognise him. I know, because I used him in my battle against the Demi-Fiend. One of many demons that I use as a crutch. So KDA is a virtual band from League of Legends. I never got into League of Legends. I understand it's a popular game series, but it just wasn't for me. Which is fine, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, the world would be very boring if we all like the same stuff, wouldn't it? So, I've always said that. I've always advocated not having that kind of opinion towards people. Now, let's see if I can get through this gate, because if I can, we might be in the position to unlock yet another demon for fusion. Yep, we're at the right soul level, that's fantastic. It's a menacing demon, let's take it on. Maybe, and that's not actually a bad topic, to be fair. The searching, Googling type topics of conversation to be on radio. Right, that's Sandalpoon. He's the one that challenged me this time. Right, let's try Tornado. He resists wind. Okay. He's definitely going to resist lightning. I'm almost certain of it. I'm going to try it, but I don't think this is going to do any damage. Traditionally, he's an electric demon.
聞くといいけど
He just resists it, oddly enough. I thought it'd have done more damage. I'll try fire.
消えなさい
That's a resistance too.
やることは分かっ
And I get the feeling ice is going to be the same.
試そう
Right, so he's either going to be weak to ruin or the physical and gun skills. And he's summoned a pair of... Ah! I know for a fact that they're weak to physical. I know for a fact that they are. Yep, and he's weak to gun. Okay, we're getting a 4-way stack here, guaranteed, at the minimum.
どうせ踊りなさい
まずはどうする
こいつは
さあ行くか
必ず当てなさい
やってやるぞ
アロー
入れてやったぞ
お腹空いたよね むさぼり尽くせ
Yeah, I can understand you running out of steam for conversation, Avian, you know, if you're presenting. It's why having a panel is always easier. If you have a panel of people, it's much better. Yeah, he's gone for heal, but it was only 205. And then fire resistance breaker. Okay. Not much you can do when that happens.
頼んだよ
サイゾー任せるわ
Oddly enough, by healing the way he did, Principality's put himself and Sandalphon in serious danger
ど
now.
うする効果的に
こいつはキャ
He's actually put them in real danger.
行くか
期待できそう
了解
決めちゃっていいよお腹空いたよね 食らい尽くせ
Ganesha, Loki, Nemissa, and Throne. Interesting fusion pairing. Maragian, here we go. While annoying, it's not enough to kill us, I'm not afraid. Get out of here, you. Done.
強くなりすぎちまったか
Some kind of fire torch there. Oh, it's it's Andros. That's enough. Nice footwork there. You've improved, but you can do better.
いやまだだ
Wait, I'm not done yet.
もう一度手合わせしてくれレイブン
Come on, Raven. One more round.
ずいぶん頑張るなアロー
You're really dedicated to this, huh?
当たり前だ俺はあんたみたいなサマナーになるんだ
Of course, I have to be if I'm ever gonna be a summoner like you.
そう言ってもらえると俺もサマナー冥利に尽きるな
I can't imagine higher praise than that. Makes me glad to be a summoner myself.
だが今日はこの辺にしておこうお前に話があるんだ
But no, I think we'll call it here for today. There's something I want to talk to you about.
話
Talk?
以前と比べて格段に霊力の制御が安定してきているスタミナもついてきたし悪魔の運用も的確だ
Your spiritual control has gotten a lot more consistent. I can tell you build up your stamina too. You handle your demons like a pro.
そして何より お前は心が強い。わかるか？それはサマナーにとって最も大切なことなんだ。
But most importantly, and I want you to understand this, you've got a good heart. That's the most crucial thing a summoner can have.
お前を支えているもの、例の約束か？
If I had to guess, you take your strength of will from that promise, right? Yeah,
そうか。
I see.
アロー、お前にヤタガラスから近いうちに正式な辞令が出されるだろう。
Well, Arrow, if I were you, I'd keep an eye out for word from Yatagarasu. Paperwork for official appointments could take a while, but he'll get here eventually.
それって
What? You mean?
ああ、免許改伝だ。晴れてお前もヤタガラスのエージェントと
Yeah,
いうことになる。
you're licensed. Now you're officially an agent of Yatagarasu. And I love how Ringo was like, yay! when she saw that memory. That's amazing. An arcade dance cabinet prison. Is that like a crossover with DDR there, Fiona?
俺がエージェント
I'm an agent?
おめでとう、アロー。ここまでよく頑張ってきた。
Congratulations, Arrow. I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
俺はお前との約束を果たすためにヒーローになるためにここまで来た。
And I'd never gotten this far if we hadn't promised each other we'd be heroes.
お前もどこかで戦っているのか、カブラギ。
I know, Kaburagi. You're out there too, fighting your own battles. I saw a familiar face in there.
ああ、あの後サマナーとしての才能を覚醒させた俺は
It wasn't long after I met Kaburagi that I awakened my potential as a summoner.
ヤタガラスの使者にその力を見出され、コマドリに転処することになった。
That's when the Yatagarasu scouts saw my powers. They had me transferred to Commodore.
そこで俺はレイブンと出会ったんだ。
And at Commodore is where I met Raven.
何年か経ってコマドリを出るとき、俺はデビルサマナーの存在を知った。
I spent my teen years there. And when I graduated, I found out about Devil Summoners. And that Raven was one of the best.
世界を良くするためにサマナーとして戦うあの人の姿は理想のヒーローそのものに見えた。
I knew I wanted to be a hero, but when I saw how he fought to make the world a better place, I realized it's the kind of hero I wanted to
レイ
be.
ブンに憧れた俺はデビルサマナーの修行に明け暮れることになる。
So I set my sights on training to be a Devil Summoner, hoping one day I'd match up to Raven.
それがカブラギとの約束を果たすことになる。ア
And
ロ
you
はそう考えたんだね。
And you figured that's how you'd fulfill your promise to Kaburagi?
ああ、そして
Yeah,
カブラギもそうだった。
he'd done the same thing.
ファントムソサイティに内定として潜入したときに俺たちは再会した。
I met up with him again when I infiltrated the Phantom Society.
そして別れた後どのように生きてきたかを語り合ったんだ。
We had this long talk about how our lives had gone after I left the city orphanage.
どうだったの？
How'd he do?
ほとんど同じ人生だったよ。
Wasn't all that different from my situation.
俺がコマドリに転処した直後にあいつも才能を開花させファントムのサマナーにスカウトされたらしい。
After I got transferred to Commodore, he awakened his abilities too. And one of Phantom's agents picked him up.
ほんの少しの偶然が運命を分けたってことか。
So the only reason you two ended up on opposite sides was a twist of fate.
もし
力を開花させたのが冠城の方が先だったら、
If Kaburagi had awakened his power first,
もし先に養護施設にやってきたのがヤタガラスじゃなくてファントムのサマナーだったら、
or if the Phantom Society had found me at the orphanage before Yatagarasu stepped in,
俺たちのたどる道は全く逆のものになっていたかもしれない。
then things might have been completely different. Maybe it wouldn't have turned out like this.
家庭の話だね。アイオンはそういう考え方をしない。いや、しなかった。
Well, that's a hypothetical. Ion doesn't really think in hypotheticals. Or, well, they didn't before.
アイオンに時間は存在しなかった。原因があって結果がある。人間が時間と呼ぶものはその連なりに過ぎない。
Ion doesn't exactly have a concept of time. All they see is cause and effect. And what humans perceive as linear time is just a long sequence of that.
Oh, Avian, yes, Amazon have been latching onto your viewing history and attempting you, are they? Oh, don't I know it? Don't I know it?
だけど、時間を現在と過去と未来に分けて認識するようになった今なら、あなたの考えていることが少し理解できる気がする。
But now, I understand the difference between past, present, and future. So I think I get what you're thinking.
Ah, so the old Cartoon Network magazine issues that's without the V-Birds. I don't even remember Cartoon Network having a magazine or anything. Then again, I don't really remember anything like that, to be honest. I do remember watching Cartoon Network back in the day, though. Anarchy TV, in many ways.
あの時こうしていたら、今どうなっていただろうって。
It's what ifs, right? If I had done one thing different, how would my life have changed?
こうして過去を悔やむことが意味のないことだってのも理解できるよな。
Then I'm guessing you also know why there's no point agonizing over the past.
意味だと分かっていてなお、それにとらわれてしまうってこともね。
Well, yeah, but even if you know worrying's pointless, you're still gonna do it.
なあ、リンゴ。俺、間違ってないよな。
Hey, Ringo, do you think I made the wrong
あ
choice?
の出来事にどういう意味を与えるのか。それを決められるのは生きているアローだけだよ。
I think that's up to you, Arrow. You're the only one who can decide what wrong means.
そうか。そうだな。うん。ごめん。少し感傷的になってたみたいだ。
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, maybe I got too stuck in my own head. Right, so I can either have when an enemy is slain, a demon joins the stack. For a given distance, enemies appear more often. Well, Deathblow stack's more useful to me.
Hey, Arrow, how did it feel to die? I'm kind of curious about your perspective since you actually came back from it.
Yeah, that's a question and a half. You know, when you died, what was it like? It was definitely weird. It was dark. I was alone. I didn't know where it was, but I was okay with it. I felt peaceful, comfortable. Like I could stay there forever.
あのね、
I'm just an agent of Ion. What do you think will happen when I die? I wonder if there's anything beyond death for someone like me.
No point overthinking it now. You'll know when the time comes. But until then, you can focus your energy on living. And to be fair, he's not wrong. Don't agonise over what might happen on the other side. Live your life and enjoy it. And don't harm anybody. I can understand Arrow ruminating, Fiona. It makes perfect sense. He keeps on finding more truths about himself that he's forgotten. I guess that's a side effect of being dead. Your memories kind of go. I don't know, video games have a habit of characters coming back from the dead and having stranger effects. I remember Auron in Final Fantasy X. He died and all it did was piss him off. I mean, don't get me wrong, if anything's going to piss you off, dying's a good answer. Leave me alone, you two. Right, heads or tails? Left or right? We're going to go right. Now, he's not got the red portals here. Oh, wait, no, he has. There's one up ahead that's a red portal. I spoke too soon. Meanwhile, they have a demon available. Who have they got? Oh, it's Unicorn. I've already got one here. Thank you for the genuine chip. I'll take it. You can't stop death or taxes. It's funny, I actually... I'm sure dying can make you sad, Queen. It certainly make your family. Weak against ice and poison. Well, not poison, ruin. I need to remember that in this game it's not just the actual status of facts. Bye, Dakini. Yay, finally, another level up. Awesome, that's great. Because that might mean I might be able to fuse a particular demon. For now, who's got the most HP? You have. Thank you. Might as well heal him as well while I've got the chance. Great thing about Milady having the healing function is I can also get MP back with her thanks to her almighty move. I still love how at the start of Persona 3 when Yukari is telling Makoto to get out of the dorm, and he's just like, "Why is dying something so special to you?" It's like, how can you not think of death as anything that's important? He had a proper nonchalant, I don't give a fuck energy about him, didn't he? Oh, hello. You might have something I want. Let's say. Nice one, Prime Demon Ally and the Prime Nitrodite. Thank you very much, Namissa. It would make an amazing cosplay. You're not wrong there on that one, Avian. There's just one thing. You would need the world's biggest hoop skirt to be able to do King Frost. You would need the biggest hoop skirt in history. Right, is it just me or am I stuck on a loop? It feels like I'm stuck on a loop. I think I know what I need to do here. I'm just going to test it again. If I'm right, I'm going to have to go back the way I came. But to do it, I need to go through here. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what's happened. Yep, Fiona Namissa is indeed very familiar because she was in the previous Soul Hackers. She even has the same outfit. In fact, looking at her, what does her info tell us? Digital being involved with an incident in Amama City some time ago, manifested by possessing a girl named Hitomi. Evidence suggests this demon opposed a large-scale conspiracy alongside the known hacker group Spookies. An Algonquian legend describes a maiden of the stars of the same name, said to have seduced a mortal man known as Cloud Carrier. By her invitation, he entered the country of stars where the two were married. So there we are. That's the official link between Soul Hackers and Soul Hackers 2. Yeah, I'm right. So I now need to go through here and go back along the other route. This wealth is yours. Thank you very much. I will happily take 21,000 yen. I mean, to say it would be an awesome cosplay if someone did King Frost. That'd be amazing. I mean, after all, when I was at SunnyCon this year, me and my mate, Nerdy Hound, we ran into another Makoto Yuki cosplayer. And while we were talking about all things like SMT and Persona, they were saying they went to a convention in London. Might have been in the early summer or the springtime. And basically they hosted a meetup for Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. And they had like he was there with the Persona 3, there were a few casted of the Persona 4 characters. But someone turned up cosplaying as the Reaper. Complete with guns that were longer than this microphone stand. See how long the swing arm is there? At least double the length of that. Proper, like, that long. The photos looked amazing. Oh, hello. Now we've got Saizo here. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. Yo, long time no see. I've been hearing plenty about the messes in your wake though. Sounds like you've been busy. Following your instincts again. I know what happens when you start saying that. Thought Hazumi was keeping you on a tighter leash. I know. You're after that Grand Executor. Well, don't worry, Arrow. I got your intel covered. And you always get the friend discount, of course. Yeah, it was amazing. As I say, I wish they'd like sent me a link to the photos, because when I saw them, I was just absolutely blown away. It was absolutely fantastic. Of course, they all did a photo where basically all the Persona characters lay down dead, and the Reaper was above them all because they had to, obviously. They had to do the scene where the Reaper had killed them all. Right, there's no warp point here, so we're going back the way we came. Oh, one of you fuckers. Did he say Achu? Your idea in practice, Avian. Absolutely, I'd have done the same thing. I'd have suggested exactly the same idea. Oh, we've got a stack. Oh, so close. I should feel sad, but I don't. Right, I want to see if any of these turn green. Out of the way. Well, let's go down this way. Right, there's a gate I won't be able to open, I reckon. Absolutely, yeah, very true actually, yeah. A sneeze was considered deadly in 2020. A sneeze is still deadly. Don't let anyone tell you it isn't. Apparently, scientists have clocked sneezes at 500 miles per hour. And who knows what they're carrying inside them. Yeah, so I need to get into level 70 in the Arrow, in the Soul Matrix level now. So this is this part of Arrow's Soul Matrix done. I'm going to very quickly go back and Tristo so I can get everyone's HP and MP back. Then after that, we're going to go through the mysterious gate. So I wore my mask on the train today. I was one of like very few people who did. It's amazing how many people have discarded them now over here. Do a quick save, a quick charge of energy. And then before we do go back into the Soul Matrix, I want to potentially look at Fusion. Because we have unlocked for Fusion Sandalphon, and also we've gone up a level. So that might mean there are some other demons that we can now fuse.
どの演目を望むのだ
First of all, a lot of registering to do now, which is annoying. I'm just glad that I've got like 10 million yen, because I'm gonna need it.
本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだな
That's interesting actually, Evan. You said that when you're on your way to the office for the first time there was practically no one masked, and on the way back almost everyone was. Very strange that, isn't it? It seems that the mentalities are so bizarre. Oh, Fiona, yeah. I had a guy on the train today who coughed a couple of times, and you could see people looking around like this. As if to say, off to the corner with you, no one go near them. So yeah, I can understand it can get awkward, even if you do all your best to keep it covered. Yeah, I'm not high enough level, that's the problem, I can't fuse them, which is frustrating. Ah yeah, I can fuse Sandalphon. It would mean giving up my current power and paying 424,000 yen. But I'm going to do it. So you can see there is weak to gun but resists all the other stuff, which is not the version that I fought, which is annoying. But he has Maragidine and Mazandine, so it could be useful for passing on skills. I can give him resist physical, dodge electric. Well, resist physical is important. I mean, dodge electric would be a good one, but I could also give him Diron, which is a healing one. And then... yeah, dodge electric, we'll give him that. Oh god, that's a great idea. King Frost going, off with your hee-ho head! I love that, that's a great idea. Ah, you are far beyond humanity. I see. Very well. I shall henceforth watch over you. I am the Herald Sandalphon. My life is in your hands. And, look who I can now fuse. Except I'm not high enough level. The Angel of Death has come amongst us. He exists. Metatron. Nice. Oh, going back through the list then, we can get Thunderbird, Ishtar, Fenrir, Skadi, Flauros. Ah, Kali. One of my favourites. I always liked Kali, she was great. Hanuman, Amon, and then Lilith. Lilith is level 93? But wow, look at that. She has incredible resistances. Very similar to the one that I've already got, so it should be a straight upgrade for Throne. Should be a direct upgrade for him. Ah, yeah, say Fiona, when people like start talking to you and you got your headphones on, I'm like that. I don't like it when people like talk to me out of nowhere. I find it. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just that I don't want to engage. A lot of the time, it's stuff that I'm not interested in. And again, if it's things like that where they're trying to like have a go at you, you definitely don't want to get involved. But yeah, it's like making someone pull the mask up. Well, that's a good thing. The mask should be up anyway. What's the point in having a mask and not having it up? Either wear the mask or don't wear the mask. Don't halfway house it. That helps nobody. As for Metatron, Fiona, I totally agree with you. It sounds like something like Transformers, but it is actually an official angel. It's like the angel of death. It's essentially what Metatron is. So now we're going back into Arrow's Soul Matrix. So I want to go through this mysterious door. Find out what's on the other side of it. I mean, as you say, Fiona, if they were trying to have a go at you, well, let them. You don't have to respond to them. You can ignore them.
Damn, nothing's happening.
Are you sure about that?
たどり着いたようですね。これよりカシズメリッジの形成を開始します。
It would seem you've arrived. I will now create a temporary bridge.
If you could do that before, why didn't you? The fact this is the temporary bridge has got me a bit nervous though. Is this one where we've only got a limited amount of time? Because that's the case. Oh, arrows. Arrows in pain.
Flamma, stop! I'm fine. Keep going. Arrow.
Made of stronger stuff, I'll give him that one.
You did it. Thanks for holding out.
Let's keep moving. Well, it's a different type of flux. You see how it's all solid green. Clearly that's a reflection of it being a temporary bridge.
Remember, it's uncharted territory from here on. Naturally, demon encounters to be expected. I'll continue to monitor for nearby threats.
That's interesting, Avian. You say that you prefer to only have music on when there's less people around, 'cause you're obviously wary of opportunists trying to take things. I can understand that, to be fair, I really can. But I love noise-cancelling headphones and music or games in. And hello, there we are, new portal's been unlocked. It's showing us Arrow Sector Special. Not 3, not 4, Special. And there's Arrow now. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. Close the door. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Is it the Phantom Society? Those bastards, they killed him!
Arrow, there's something I need you to do. Okay, so Mangetsu and Arrow have definitely... What could those voices have been about? It seems the illusion of Arrow has disappeared as well. The question is, do I now... Oh, is that the Tesseract? How long has that been there? You realise there is a transparent cube floating in midair. The cube radiates a mysterious light. You attained memory fragment. Is this going to tell me now I'm too low level to proceed? What? It seems you were teleported elsewhere. Could this place be different from the other areas of the Soul Matrix? It would appear bloody so. Well, we've not been teleported that far, we've only been put back to here. This time you teleported somewhere unfamiliar. It seems the teleport's destination will not always be the same. Oh joy. Yeah, I absolutely love headphones. I don't like earbuds. I used to wear earbuds all the time, but now I much prefer headphones because of the way they cushion around the ear. They're better for comfort in general. And it also means that if you have noise-cancelling headphones, they actually almost like suck to your mould around the ear and block out noise. Here's another illusion of arrows. So far, we've not been attacked. Oh, I said that. Here we go. Right, let's see what demons we're fighting here. You guys, really? Silkies? I am disappointed. I am very disappointed. I expected better. Finish them. Noise cancelling headphones are amazing. I actually did a run in the gym and I went 10 miles, as in 16 kilometers. And I did it in just over an hour and 14 minutes. Music on all the time, it was brilliant. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. That's a Megetsu! What are you doing? And oh, well, Fiona, which cosplay is that going to be? Noise cancelling headphones. I mean, there's plenty of characters I can think of who are known for them. So I'm interested in which one it will be. I'm fine. What? Ah, so Robin from Iconoclast. That's a really cool idea. I love that. That's awesome. The illusion of arrow fades, leaving a transparent cube floating in midair. So we attain another memory fragment. I'm guessing if we grab all the fragments together... Ah, you were thinking Futaba, Avian. Yes, that's a great shout. Futaba's definitely one from Persona 5. Fantastic character when it comes to the headphone wearers, for sure. You've also got... not noise cancelling headphones, but both Katone and Makoto from Persona 3. But they have the old school, really thin ones with the hooks. You remember those? Those really old ones where you had literally like a really thin circular disc that you hooked around your ear and it had a loose cable rather than an actual head strap like these. They were a weird... I don't know why they came to be so fashionable. Right, so we're now in a different area of the Soul Matrix. Hey, I was able to thread the needle and get past them both. Right, I don't want to hit the red portals just yet. Oh, hello. Get here, you. Get back here. Get back here. You are not going to get away. Show me the money. You weren't gonna get away. He's laughing at us, the bastard. Please hit. I turned into Yukari from Persona 3 then, saying please hit. Ah, so Robin also uses a wrench as a weapon. That's awesome. Whenever I think of a wrench these days, I'm always thinking of Bioshock. Because that was one of the weapons you can get in that game. I mean, if I knew anything about the game, There's actually a Bioshock cosplay I'd do very well, which is Booker DeWitt from Bioshock Infinite. There's just one problem. I don't really know the game. I warn you, do not think that simply desiring something will ever be enough. However, there are times when fortune will indeed smile upon you as it does now. Meanwhile, who have you found that wants to join us? Oh, another Silky. They are level 50. You can. I'll have you here. You could be useful for fusion. You could be useful for fusion. Right, looks like I've got no choice but to take this portal after all. The portal's my only option, it would seem. So this is interesting. We're doing a new version of the Soul Matrix, which is a very much unique temporary route. And obviously something at the bottom of this is a big memory for Arrow. So let's go get it back for him. I also need at some point to finish off the one for Nana. But for that one I need to keep grinding and get much higher level, I think. Ah, we're back here again. It seems that every time we touch this gate we're getting a bit of potluck as where we end up. I mean, potluck, I've heard that's a food thing. I'm not sure I've been in one myself where you don't know what you're going to get. I don't understand that concept personally, but then again, I'm not from a country where there are things, so maybe I'm underestimating it. What have you got? Oh, Rakshasa. No. I've already got a very good Rakshasa. It won't be great for fusion, and I'm not losing all my health. It's not worth my time. Yeah, whatever, go away. Right, so that was a useless route. Let's go again. Ah, now we've ended up somewhere new. We've got a stairwell. Get down and stay down, punk. Right, there's some Alfun again. And we've also got Valkyrie over there with something as well. Oh, healing. Yes, please. Healing is good, especially if you get MP back. No need to say anything now, come sleep beside me. I didn't think Valkyrie was that kind of demon, but what do I know? And he's given us a bead, which is great because we had that taken off us by Silky as part of the contract exchange. So that's good. Magnetite mass. Hey, that's interesting. He didn't disappear. Normally, whenever you talk to one of your demons in the older world here, when they're searching, that gets rid of any demons that are chasing you. But here, it didn't work. Right. We've got two routes. Oh, no. We've got two routes, but one of the big demons has decided to appear. Who have you found? Oh, it's Succubus again. Well, you can have 2 life stones, why not?
And that's Succubus, and I'll call you Rin Rin, and I'll totally do my best and stuff.
So, I say something about the apathetic voices that I love. You know, that kind of, oh, I suppose I'll work for you then, go on. Right, what's through the green room? Yep, I was right, it's taken us here. Excellent. So here's another memory fragment for Arrow. And this might allow us to break through the gate. Having got the first 3 memories together, they'll form a bigger scene. That's what I'm expecting to happen, but expectations aren't always true. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. Yeah, it's an interesting point, where you say that Rin Rin is anything like Ren Ren. Well, considering that when Atlas did their popularity contest, and Persona 5 came very high rated, they've actually got a video of Ringo saying characters from Persona 5 and how people like it. So it wouldn't surprise me. The Covenant! I'm entrusting it to you. Never mind that! You're bleeding! So Arrow consented to having it in, apparently. There is a transparent cube. Yeah, okay. Obtain a memory fragment. That's fine. I reckon now what I've got to do is go back to the gate. And then from there, we'll be in a position to move forward. I'm hoping I'm right on this. Because we're getting close to the end of the stream, actually. It's been surprising how quick it's gone. I'm not unhappy about that, by the way. I'm not unhappy at all. We've seen quite a lot of the characters' backstories tonight. Right, so we're back on another set of stairs this time. This is good news. We keep on advancing, people. We do it. Oh, I didn't like the sound of that. That sounded like one of the big ones, but it wasn't. That's okay. Get ready, turn around, and down. I couldn't have timed that much better, actually. I thought I'd missed him, but I didn't. I actually hit him. Right. We're going through unguarded gates. That's interesting. I'm actually really intrigued by the non-guarded gates. Oh, there's Saturnus. Dear child. Hey, just give our MP back. Just give us our MP back. I'm happy about that. Oddly enough, I was out in Leeds today and I saw a physical copy of the original Soul Hackers for the 3DS for £38. So we're talking about 55, 60 Canadian dollars. I don't know if that's expensive or cheap, but I don't have a 3DS and I wasn't going to buy one purely to have that game. And in fact, speaking of Soul Hackers, even though we've beaten the main game, I am actually going to do a revisit stream. Because, you know, like at the end of the last stream for it I got the ability to save into, like, you know, save the game as a completed save. Well, it had a mail on the Summoner Net suggesting there's a secret bonus boss waiting at the top of the Sea Hotel. You know, the grind place. The grinding place. So, since I've done SMT5's bonus... Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I got so busy talking about doing other quests, I forgot that. So we're going to quickly load. I'm glad that I saved when I did. But yeah, so getting back to what I was saying, basically, when I loaded my, when I saved my SMT Soul Hackers data, it gave me the ability to continue the game after it had already been finished. And it said that at the top of the Sea Hotel, there's a challenge, and it said if any demon summoner feels strong enough, take it on. So that tells me there's a bonus boss waiting at the top of that hotel. And having beaten the Demi-Fiend in Shin Megami Tensei 5, I want to give it a go. Now, I have a theory as to who is waiting up there, purely because the game featured and referenced the Kuzunoha clan. I think Raido is waiting to be challenged. And if he is, I want to fight him. But I would need to get a lot more grinding done, because I struggled so much with the final bosses in the original Soul Hackers. As those who watched it live will tell you, hey Avian. And it wasn't like I found it easy to beat the Demi-Fiend either, was it? Ah, so you used to have a Nintendo 3DS Fiona, but you traded it in for a pink 3DS XL. Well, that's fantastic. You upgraded your console. That's brilliant. That's the way to do it. Right, so the question I've got now is, where do I go? There's only one portal available, and that's this one. And as I thought, it's put us all the way back here. So once again, we have to go back into the portal and keep on searching people. But that's okay, because that's the nature of dungeon crawling. Right, this is an area I've already been.
敵です構えて
This is one of those where you just got to keep on plugging away, and it's not ideal. It's probably quite annoying. And this is certainly where that new patch that's going to give the run facility going to be very much worth it. Ah, this is a new area. Excellent. Right, ignore the red portal. Is that Loki? I think it is.
あれは
This ought to be a big help to everyone. Well, hey, how long you been standing there? You better keep your mouth shut about this, or I swear I'll kill you. Oops, nope, that was missed. Ah, we've got Succubus and Rakshasa that we're up against now.
それだ才蔵
That'll do, we got a double stack from you.
そこよリンゴじゃあこれで
Wow. You guys don't need to do anything here.
一気にやっちゃえ
We got a four-way split.
宴の時間だよ
So the only thing about the 3DS is the 3D effect is rubbish. I never used it. The time that I played on one, I always turned the 3D effects off. It just looked awful. Ah, we can null electric with you. Might use that. Mazayonga's not that great, actually. So we'll go with that instead. So that's good. So yeah, so the idea of the 3DS was kind of cool. Like having a 3D console where you had a 3D effect without glasses. But it always just looked really strange. It looked like... Do you remember those old pop-up books? It was a bit like that.
This looks to be useful, and lucky you. I'm feeling generous. What do you think? You want this? Guess it really has been a while since I got to enjoy myself. I'm all hyped to help you out.
またね
Next, there's Namisa, going back to the other world of Soul Hackers for now. I've got to say, actually, one of the things that disappointed me about Shin Megami Tensei, beating the Demi-Fiend, and I couldn't fuse him. I wanted to fuse the Demi-Fiend. I've already got you, I don't want you. I've already got a very good one of you, Power, I don't need you. So arrow's over to the left, so for now I'll go and find out what Sandalphon's got for me.
リンゴ来ます
Totem memories, very good, nice. Totem memories are often used in the creation of weapons. So if you're like upgrading the compsmiths, that's usually where they're good for. Pilot wings. I vaguely remember a game with that name, but I don't remember playing it.
構えて一安心
So why do I remember it?
来ます一安心もらい
I'm at a loss now. I'm confused on that one, Fiona. Thank you for that. Pirated ship, excellente, thank you. And now let's talk to Arrow again. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. I've just performed a spell sequence to seal the covenant. I'm sorry. In a few moments, your memory will become muddled and you'll forget everything. You have to get out of here before then.
But I...
Ah, so it was on the N64, was it? I never had an N64. One of my neighbours did, but again, I wasn't impressed by it. Something about the N64 didn't click with me, and I don't know what it was. I think it was the they had a very strange analog stick. Actually, now I think about it. The middle stick arrangement by itself wasn't bad, but it just wasn't a very good analog stick. It didn't work very well. To me. You guys don't scare me. Oh, I've already got one. No, I'm not giving you a bead. I've already got a very good Rakshasa. And I'm not wasting a bead on getting another one. It's a waste of time. Well, it's at least a waste of my time. Yes, this is a rather frustrating Soul Matrix, because you can end up going back to places you've already been. Oh. Hello! We're descending a level by the looks of it. That's a very, 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 very deep stairwell. That's incredibly steep. Look at that! As the memory pigment in your palm disappears, stairs manifest up ahead. The staircase is unnaturally long, and your path down the stairs is quiet. Which tells me it's a good time to save my game. What I don't understand is, how have I got... Where's all my money gone? I had more than 10 million. Oh. Oh, that's a first in this game. That's a first. We don't normally go down the stairs like this. That's interesting. We've not done that before. Yes, it can cause blisters. You're not wrong, Fiona. Especially if you're playing, what was it? Was it Mario Party? And you deployed this trick of putting your palm over the analog stick and then swinging it around. Oddly enough, when they put that game on remaster for the Nintendo Switch, used the same control systems, the idiots. Why would they do that? And hello, that's Vritra standing over the corpse of Arrow. So, if I could go to my demons, I've got a Vritra in here somewhere. And apparently he's weak to wind, so we'll start by casting wind and seeing if we get any better. You sense a dangerous presence beyond. Are you sure you're ready? Yes, I am. Fire up the techno music, people. Here we go. And we've got Succubus with him as well. Try and see if it gets any damage. We've got 2 resistances and 1 damage. Try it again. Right, so they drain ice, so it's kind of... Oh, extra action available. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I don't mind getting repelled, especially if I'm going to get a 4-way stack. Because I can heal as well. I'm okay with that. Ah, Vritra's in the attack. He's going against himself. Thank you. Try that now. Yes, he was weak. That's good. Pierce him. So I love the music for this boss fight. This boss music is brilliant. Mazionga. Bit of a waste of a turn, that really. Oh, you're in trouble now, mate. Yep, you were always in trouble there, mate. You were always in serious trouble. That's fine, he resists that. Ringo can probably say, oh, she's got an extra action available. In that case, then. Oh, we did it the old-fashioned way. Good experience for that fight, actually. So the memory fragments, here we go. What the hell? Fighting back to back with Mangetsu? Look at Ringo's face there. Close the door. There's nothing we can do for him now. A magic seal? Interesting.
奴らファントムソサイティか。よくも先輩を。
Isn't the Phantom Society? Those bastards! They killed him! Aro, there's something I need you to do. That's Mangetsu! What are you doing? Oh! Eey. Yeah, that's an appropriate face arrow. I knew that was coming, but still, damn! Get Argidyne on that limb now, whatever you do. And here comes the Covenant. The Covenant! I'm trusting it to you! Never mind that! You're bleeding! His arm's literally down there. And it's like, oh, you're bleeding. Pick the fucking limb up! I'm fine! No mate, no you're not. Right now you're armless. I'm so ashamed of that one. Oh god, no. That's a new low for this stream. What? Or just before the spell to seal the Covenant. I'm sorry. In a few moments your memory will become muddled and you'll forget everything. You had to get out of here before then. Yep, Queen. Disarmed is the word I was looking for. That's not as painful as the one that I used. It's not. But I... Protect the Covenant at all costs. I'm counting on you, Arrow.
どんな気分？
You okay?
なんだろう。映画を見ているような気分だ。本当に俺はクズの葉満月と。
I'm not sure. It feels like I'm watching a movie. Did I really know Kuzuno Magetsu like that?
コベナントの封印を解除すれば全てを思い出すはず。
Once we break the seal on the Covenant, you'll remember everything. Or at least you should.
ああ。
Right.
封印解除の方法は見つかりましたか？
Did you find a way to break the seal?
再現できないことはなさそう。データを送る。
I think we can figure it out. Send you the data
フ
now.
ランマ、解析にかけて事象を逆転させる術式を作って。アイオンの全能力を使えばできるでしょ？
Flamma, analyze this and see if you can come up with a reverse spell sequence. That should be doable with Ion's full power, right?
承知しました。術式が完成しました。
Understood. Spell sequence complete.
相変わらず早いわね。
Wow, right on the spot.
転送します。
Sending.
There we are. It's all being recoded into our eyes.
ねえアロー、私の前に立って。
Uh-huh. Hey, Arrow, stand in front of me.
おう。
Okay.
取説見ながらと。
Oh, first person mode.
I think it goes like this.
And there's the Purple Covenant.
コベナントが戻ったのか。
The Covenant's back to normal.
そうだ。俺は確かに。
That's right. I remember. I was...
And yes, that's right, Fiona. Magic and sci-fi can exist in this game, much like it did in the original Soul Hackers. It's essentially the idea being if you take the cyberpunk and use that as a way to cast magic. Shin Megami Tensei as a whole has kind of been based off that, like man and machine. It's like the idea being that you're the old retro cyberpunk, and it's essentially that you're using what's known as techno magic. That's what this game series is based on.
満月さん。
That's a Mangetsu.
アロー、大丈夫ですか？
Are you alright, Arrow?
ああ。まだ違和感はあるんだけど。
Oh, yeah. It's still a little jarring, though.
だけど止まってるわけにはいかない。
But I can't afford to sit here and do nothing.
それでどうすんだこれから。
So, where do we go from here?
コマドリに行こう。事態が急変しすぎ。
We'll head back to Komodori. There have been way too many developments.
満月の顛末について、コベナントの所在について、情報を共有しておく必要があると思う。
I think we should share what we've learned about Mangetsu and what we know about the Covenant.
そうですね。
Good idea.
And a new hangout event has been unlocked as we have now got ourselves deep into the special version of the Soul Matrix. And having uncovered the truth behind Arrow and the apparent friendship between himself and Kuzunoha Mangetsu, that is the perfect spot for us to call it a night for today. So we're going to be back on Tuesday evening at 8 PM BST, where we're going to be picking up more of the Soul Hackers 2, where we're going to find out what's going on at Komodori. We've got a few side quests to get all sorted out, and maybe we'll get closer to finding out what lies beneath that iron mask, and just exactly what's causing this potential end of the world. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And armless. What the fuck was I thinking?